Welcome to Before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council Agenda for the meeting of Monday, March 28th, 2016. There are 23 items on the agenda this week. Coverage begins at 5 p.m. with the Committee of the Whole meeting, where certificates of commendation will be awarded to the Pop Warner cheerleaders A, B, and C squads. At 6 p.m., we move on to the Revere City Council with the salute to the flag, the roll call of members, and the approval of the journals of the meetings held on February 22nd, March 7th, and March 14th, 2016. Then it's on to calendar item number 1. Pursuant to Council Order CZ-16-03, a hearing has been called as ordered on the application of Corey Abrams and Kerry Abrams of Reading, Massachusetts, requesting an amendment to the zoning map of the City of Revere by changing a certain lot of land located on Bennington Street from residential B to general business. An ordinance further amending the zoning map of the City of Revere be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Revere as follows: Section 1, Title 17, of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere and the zoning map provided by Section 17.12.020 of said title is hereby amended to change the zoning district designation of the parcel of land identified as Revere Assessor's Parcel ID 3-22-17, the easterly side of Bennington Street, also identified as Lot N, Part 252, on a certain plan entitled Plan of Section D, Seashore Division of Orient Heights, Revere, Massachusetts, dated October 1875 and recorded in the Suffolk Registry of Deeds in Plan Book 1291, and from the Residential B District to the General Business District. Calendar item number 2 is a communication from the Election Commissioner relative to the warrant for the upcoming special state primary for the 1st Suffolk and Middlesex District to be held on Tuesday, April 12th, 2016. Calendar item number 3. Pursuant to Council Order 16-030, this is a communication from the Mayor relative to requesting the Traffic Commission to add Haskell Avenue as resident parking only street. Dated March 23rd to the honorable members of the City Council, I am writing in regard to Council Motion 16-030, requesting that the Mayor ask the Traffic Commission to add Haskell Avenue as a resident parking only street. Parking is a problem throughout the city right now that requires a holistic analysis in the coming months. My plan is to revamp our citywide resident parking program in order to institute something that makes sense for all residents, businesses, and guests. This process will require proper planning and cannot be done on an ad hoc basis, so for the time being, I will not support making changes to particular streets until we can do a full analysis. I would like to thank Councilor Keefe for filing this motion and for his concern about the need to overhaul residential parking policies, as it is a concern I share. Sincerely, Brian Arrigo, Mayor. Calendar item number 4. This is a communication from the Mayor relative to including replacement of all street lamps on Shirley Avenue to a higher wattage, pursuant to Council Order 16-043. Dated March 23rd, 2016, to the honorable members of the City Council. I am writing in regard to Council Motion 16-043, requesting that the next fiscal year's budget include replacement of all street lamps on Shirley Avenue to a higher wattage. As you know, I am currently in the process of preparing my first budget for FY 2017 and am evaluating opportunities for savings and efficiencies. I have also asked every city department to find 5% savings where possible. In light of this effort, I cannot say firmly whether there is room in the budget to replace all of these lamps at this time. That said, I agree with the importance of brighter lighting for public safety and will be sure to look into the possibility. Sincerely, Brian Arrigo, Mayor. Calendar item number 5, pursuant to Council Order 16-048. This is a communication from the mayor relative to replacing lights underneath the Malden Sargent Street bridges with efficient LED lights. Dated March 23rd, 2016, to the honorable members of the City Council. I am writing in regard to City Council Motion 16-048, requesting that the Department of Public Works replace lights underneath the Malden and Sargent Street bridges with efficient LED lights as the current lights are burned out. As these lights are state property, our office will contact Massachusetts Department of Transportation to ask them to replace these lights with efficient LED lights. In the interim, the DPW will evaluate the cost of repairs should MassDOT not be willing to replace the lights. Sincerely, Brian Arrigo, Mayor. Calendar item number 6. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the approval of Joseph A. Festa, Jr. of Joseph Festa Construction Incorporated of Revere, Massachusetts, as a licensed drain layer, dated March 21st. Dear council members, please be advised that in accordance with the provisions of Title 13, Chapter 13.08, Section 13.08.435 of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere, as most recently amended, I hereby request that Joseph A. Festa, Jr. of Joseph Festa Construction Company Incorporated of Revere, Massachusetts, be appointed as a licensed drain layer. Please take careful notice that all drain layer licenses expire on April 1st annually unless sooner revoked by the mayor and the council. Mr. Festa has been advised that he will be contacted directly by the appointment subcommittee with a date and time to appear before them concerning this reappointment. Very truly yours, Brian M. Arrigo, Mayor. Please note that the several following communications regard approval and reapproval of licensed drain layers, so the communications will not be read since they read similar to calendar item number 6. Calendar item number 7. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the approval of R. Sasso and Sons Construction Incorporated of Revere, Massachusetts, as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 8. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the approval of J. Marchese and Sons Incorporated as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 9. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the approval of Menino Construction Company Incorporated of Lynn, Massachusetts, as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 10. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the approval of ARM Construction of Revere, Massachusetts, as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 11 is a communication from the mayor relative to the approval of Procopio Enterprises of Saugus, Massachusetts, as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 12 is a communication from the mayor requesting a bond authorization in the amount of $100,000 for Department of Public Works yard design. Dated March 25th, dear council members, I respectfully request that your honorable council vote to authorize a bond totaling $100,000 to pay for design costs associated with renovating and/or replacing the Department of Public Works building. Respectfully submitted, Brian M. Arrigo, Mayor of the City of Revere. Calendar item number 13. This is a communication from the mayor relative to a bond authorization in the amount of $70,000 for the Lincoln School air conditioning design services, dated March 25th. Dear council members, I respectfully request that your honorable council vote to authorize a bond totaling $70,000 to pay for design costs associated with the installation of air conditioning at the Abraham Lincoln School. Respectfully submitted by Brian M. Arrigo, Mayor. Calendar item number 14. This is a communication from the mayor requesting an appropriation in the amount of $72,000 for the purposes of an external audit. Dated March 25th, 2016, dear council members, I respectfully request that your honorable council vote to authorize an appropriation totaling $72,000 from the city's stabilization fund general for the purposes of an external audit to be performed by Clifton and Larson. Please find attached a copy of the scope of the audit. My staff and I will be available to answer any questions council members may have. Respectfully submitted by Brian Arrigo, Mayor. Perform a review of active funds as reported on the Munis accounting system. 2, perform review of the Department of Community Development. 3, perform a review of compliance with Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 30B. Perform a review of stipends paid to employees and officials, and perform a review of cash receipt policies and procedures. Calendar item number 15 is a communication from the mayor relative to a DLR arbitration award in the amount of $10,000. Dear council members, please find attached a copy of the Department of Labor Relations binding arbitration award regarding a grievance put forth by the Massachusetts Laborers District Council against the city of Revere. I will be requesting an appropriation of $10,000 to fund the attached arbitration award. Respectfully submitted by Brian M. Arrigo, Mayor of the City of Revere. Calendar item number 16, pursuant to Council Order 16-057. This is a motion presented by Councilor McKenna that the Mayor and the City Council convene a meeting with our federal legislators, Senator Elizabeth Warren, Senator Ed Markey, and Congresswoman Catherine Clark, to aggressively address the reconfiguration of the floodplain district map for the City of Revere. Calendar item number 17, pursuant to Council Order 16-058. This is a motion presented by Councilor McKenna that the mayor requests the DCR to repair the broken floodgate on Winthrop Parkway in Beechmont. The floodgate was damaged during one of the winter storms and was unable to close during our most recent storm. Calendar item number 18, pursuant to Council Order 16-059. This is a motion presented by Councilor McKenna that the mayor requests the Department of Public Works to install a no parking signage across the street from the Beechmont train station on Winthrop Avenue. MBTA employees are parking their vehicles on the sidewalk, preventing pedestrians from safely passing by. Calendar item number 19, pursuant to Council Order 16-060. This is a motion presented by Councilor Keefe that the Mayor, the Department of Public Works, and the Engineering Department update the City Council on the water meter replacement program pertinent to work completed, resident feedback, and progress towards completion, and usage of outside water meters for the purpose of recording water, not usage that does not enter the sewer system. Calendar item number 20, pursuant to Council Order 16-061. This is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the mayor obtain an air quality study for the Department of Public Works facility. Further, that a working group be created to address the deplorable conditions in the facility and how to address these conditions. Calendar item number 21, pursuant to Council Order 16-062. This is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the City of Revere, from the MBTA Blue Line westerly, conduct a 6-month construction moratorium of all residential buildings, 4 units and larger, to study the effects of growth, population increases, and resource needs during such time frame. Further, that a concurrent growth and development study take place to determine the effect of various housing developments in the city. For example, the effect of the construction with the development of high-end 1- and 2-bedroom apartments versus market-rate 1- and 2-bedroom apartments. Additionally, the impact of 1-bedroom senior or veteran housing. Calendar item number 22, pursuant to Council Order 16-063. This is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the mayor be requested to provide an update regarding the construction of a park behind the Lincoln School. And calendar item number 23, pursuant to Council Order 16-064. This is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the mayor requests Police Chief Caffarelli to appear before the City Council to discuss ways to handle direct energy and their alleged aggressive tactics. Further, that the feasibility of setting up a quarry system for vendors selling products in Revere be investigated. And this has been before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council Agenda. For the meeting of Monday, March 28th, 2016, I'm Rick Promise, and I'll see you at the Council.